Look, I just want to talk to anybody who's willing to listen. I'm sitting in bed and I start tripping because I'm sitting up here thinking, okay, as we do our scientific theory, I'm gonna do a hood theory. I'm not no scientist. I'm not nothing. It's just something that came to my mind, and it's like 1+1=2. So, well, I was thinking about the global warming thing and why 25 years ago we had glaciers. Now we got ice cubes floating in water. Why is this happening? And so I started looking it up and doing some research and different things like that. The Earth spins 900 miles an hour. 900 miles an hour. Now, name anything that spins that fast that doesn't need lubrication. Everything needs lubrication that spins that friggin' fast. We still pumping 100,000 barrels of oil out of the Earth a day. A day! 100,000 times 30 is 3 million. If I'm not correct, yeah, 100,000 at a zero, yeah, 3 million. Well, in 1 month, just imagine in a year. Now the question is, our Earth is spinning so fast, and we need lubrication. Because I look at our Earth, the core of the Earth as an engine, and we having all these earthquakes. First it was Haiti, and then it was Chile, then it was Turkey, and now they're having all these little aftershocks. It's not, well, we call them earthquakes, but I call it the engine knocking. Our engine is knocking. That's what happens when you low on oil. When you low on oil, first thing happens, your engine overheat. I would like to call it global warming. Then you start hearing the engine knock. I like to call it earthquakes. I mean, our Earth has an oil leak, and it is self-inflicted. We are bleeding our Earth dry like vampires. Now, I looked up what happens if the Earth quits spinning. It said that we float away. I'm like, what? Float away? So the first thing that goes is the oxygen. You know, I'm start thinking now, when are they trying to get all these little oxygen bars and everything? I mean, because, the theory go deeper than that, but I ain't trying to get took, you know? But I just want somebody to kind of like inform me about what's going on. Because it just seems like our government is throwing all this paper to these car companies. They taking shortcuts, Toyota. And, they're not trying to figure out how to operate without gasoline. We do not want gasoline. Because the question is, who has a dipstick? Dip it down in the earth, wipe it off, dip it again, and see how much oil we have left. And then, question, how much oil do we need to operate? Question. I have no idea. But I'm not trying to find out. After a while, people's not going to get it until all of a sudden the whales start floating on top of the earth. We start seeing squid as long as 18-wheeler trucks. Oh, Lord, God is coming. He want to end the earth. God don't have to end the earth. We're doing it ourselves. I mean, and they want to cover it up and call it global warming. Gore, he said he discovered it. Okay. All right, he the one who blew it up. All right, however you want it. Okay. But come on now. I would love to take a model of the earth, spin it in the equivalent of 900 miles an hour that we spinning, and then have oil already in the middle of it, and just have it leak out in the equivalent of we draining oil and see how long it takes for it to stop. And we need to do something about that. I mean, I'm guilty too, because I just filled up my tank last night. Gotta pump it. I mean, we didn't get so dependent on oil, and it makes me wonder about the conspiracy theory of just bleeding the earth dry with no consideration of it. I'm sitting up here like, oh my God, what's gonna go down? Who's trying to do this? Who's trying to destroy the earth? But I ain't saying no names. But we gotta do something. I mean, because let's see. Yeah, we gotta do something. Cause I'm not trying to go out like that. I do my part, come up with another vehicle, come up with solar, come up with some form of burning trash to move oil, to move your vehicle, something. But if you really look at it, we're gonna die if we keep doing what we're doing. I mean, because it's just, we're stripping the oil, the blood, the juices from our Mother Earth. And we all need to survive unless someone is trying to just end it all at once. You know, I mean, because when you really look at it, something gotta give. Something truly gotta give. I got like 99 theories, but this is my first one. And something gotta give. Thank you. And if I'm wrong about this, may someone correct me. I'm gonna put this out here so I can get educated on what's supposed to be going down, because this just ain't right. I mean, because our engine is overheating. Our engine is overheating, and somebody needs to do something, starting with the auto companies. I mean, because the government's throwing all this money at these automakers, and the oil companies ain't trying to do nothing to help. And they're the biggest problem of our global warming. And maybe if it was our out, that was our solution, when we start having crises with the auto companies, maybe God was trying to tell us something. Find a new way of transportation, because the oil companies weren't trying to help. And if the oil companies ain't trying to help, maybe they just they was like ghost donors. They didn't want to put it out there. They was donating or something, but it's always coming from the government. Maybe the government was getting loans from the oil makers, but I doubt that, because it would put us more in debt, wouldn't it? Why get in debt with somebody we making them rich anyway? But I just want somebody to inform me to see what's going on. Thank you.